Okay, so now we are going to see the rendezvous calculations. So what is this rendezvous calculation? Sometimes we don't know or we don't have a position to reach, but we have to meet a destination vessel, maybe to rescue her or for searching or for STS or for some bunkering operations. And we have, it may be required to meet the other vessel at the earliest because of the ETA or all this. So in this case, after a certain or time is given to reach to that position. So different cases will be there that we will see. And the other vessel is maybe simply drifting with current or wind or without current or wind, or it is just maybe making good a certain course. So these are the different cases. Maybe if she's in an emergency, she's just drifting or waiting for us. So calculations are done in two ways, either by radar plotting geometrically like the vector, the chart triangle which we do, or there is a formula, sine formula, with which this can be done that we will see. So the sine of any of the internal angles and the opposite side is constant for all three angles and sides respectively. Following examples we will see. So the sine of any internal angle and the opposite side is a constant ratio for all the three angles and sides. The formula is, we will see here. So we'll see with this example. So this is your triangle with angle A, angle B, and angle C. And opposite to angle A, you have side A. Opposite to angle C, you have side C. Opposite to angle B, you have side B. So the sine rule or sine formula is side A upon sine of angle A is equals to side B upon sine of angle B is equals to side C upon sine of angle C for finding the sides. If you want to find the angles, just reverse sine of angle A upon side of angle A is equals to sine of angle B upon side angle B, side B, and is equals to sine of angle C upon side C. So this is the formula we will be using for our rendezvous method for cross check or sometimes for plotting. If we cannot plot on the chart or radar, if the scale is very big, then also we will use this formula. So let's see, the calculations may be done. The ship is in position 5130 north and 1230 west, and it has to catch up with another vessel of bearing 310 degrees and 250 miles. The distance is given. So the other ship is bearing 310 and 250 miles, and we have to reach at the earliest. Our maximum speed is 18 knots, and the target ship for some reason is steaming a course of 210 degrees true at 6 knots. So she is also moving. Find the course which needs to be steered from own ship and the time and position of rendezvous or meeting. So this is our question. So what is the solution? Let's see. Let us suppose that the two ships meet after X hours. So first we have to assume the time after which they are meeting is X. That is what we have asked in the question. And the distance steamed by own ship, we know that A. So if time is X, so 18 knots, we will do 18 into X miles. So that is our distance. And the target ship will moving at 6 knots, so it will do 6x miles. The bearing we know is given. We have to will convert it into cardinal points. So north 50 degree west is your 310. So we draw a rough triangle in a paper where, so we draw a rough triangle in the paper where we take these points A, B, and C. So So we take any point on the chart that is our ship's position, suppose say point A, and our ship, the other ship is bearing 310. So we plot 310, that is north 50 degrees west, and we take just a rough scale, no need to plot by scale. It distance is 250 miles, and we reach that other ship is here at point B. So this is just a rough plotting to find out or have a rough diagram, and we'll see how we are using this to find one side. So our ship is moving here. This bearing of the other ship, own ship is A and target ship is B, bearing 310, 250 miles. Then B is moving at this course at 6 knots. So after 6x distance, B will reach at C, and there our ship has to go. So wherever this point comes, our ship has to go there, and the distance we will cover is 18x. So this is a rough triangle which we have to make, and we have to measure the angles and the sides. So you can see here that the target ship is doing a course of 210 at 6 knots. So now to find out the other side, we measure the angles and we compare the sides and put in the sine formula, because the distance you can see is so big, 250 miles, which you cannot plot on the chart for radar plotting. So the bearings of the target ship is this, and let the course steered be AC, so that angle BAC is equal to theta and angle ABS is equals to 50 degrees. So let's see this. So our ship's course we don't know, so this is theta, and this is we know is 210. So this is, if we make this southern direction, this is 30, and this will become 50, because if this is 50, we don't know this angle, but opposite what you call angles, opposite angles of the parallel lines. So if this is 50, we get this as 50, and this is 30, we know, because it's 210. So 180 plus 30 is 200. So we have this angle, we have this side, and we don't know this complete angle, we don't only have theta degrees. So now with this angle, we can find out this side, and with this side, we can compare to other angles. So one known and one unknown, we can find out. So let's see it together. So this is how we place sine theta, that is this angle A will be equal to upon this angle side A, that is 6x, is equals to sine 80 degree, that is this angle, upon this side, that is 18x, is equals to sine. So this angle, which is C, so angle C will be 180 minus this angle minus this angle. So 180 minus 80 for this angle, and minus theta will be angle C. Upon this side we know is 250 miles. Now when we solve this two groups, so how do we solve this? First, we take one with known values and one unknown values. So we make equation 1. So we make one equation with this sine 80 upon 80x into this, and we make one equation with this sine theta into x upon this. So we get two equations. We have two unknowns, one is x and one is theta, and we solve the equation. So with that solving the equations, we will get theta is equals to 19.16 degree. That is this 19.16 degree. So our course will be 50 plus 19.16 degree. So solving the second and third group, we will get x is equals to 13.85 hours. So distance which our ship has to do will be 18 into x, that is 249.4 miles. And the position the ship can be arrived by plain sailing method. So if you are doing plain sailing method, or the position of the ship, we will have to calculate by plain sailing method, which is this position. So we needed to find the time. So with this distance, we have the distance 18x, and we divide the ship speed, we'll get the time. And to get this position, we will use this DLAT MLAT and departure formula. Departure upon DLAT is equal to cos of P inlet. And with this formula, we will get the ship's position, latitude and longitude. So let's see how we do calculate this plane. Let's see this plane sailing formula. We have initial position and final position, and we have difference between these two, that is DLAT, and difference between the longitude, that is actually departure. And when we have this, we are using plane sailing. So we take a mean latitude, and with this formula, departure is equals to d long into cos mean lat. We calculate the final position in this question because it is less than 600 miles. And the same thing we can also plot by taking a scale and plot directly on a rough paper or sheet to get, if we plot exactly by angle and this thing like a radar plotting, then we can measure and get the angle and this thing. So this is how we are solving. Once we do some questions, it will be more clear.